Pennsylvania's #1 casino is now better than ever with hot new table games, winning slots, a new state-of-the-art sportsbook venue with one of the largest indoor screens of its kind in the country, and overall non-stop fun and excitement throughout the casino. Welcome to for an extremely special evening. We now ask that you please listen carefully to the following announcement to ensure your safety and your pleasure during tonight's event. Take a moment to look around the perimeter of the venue and identify one of the 4 designated emergency exits closest to your location. They are located to the left and right side of the stage, back by the restrooms, and at the main entrance into the venue. In the unlikely event of an emergency, please follow the directions of the facility staff as you exit the venue and leave the casino. Smoking is forbidden within the Excite Center, the lobby, and the restrooms associated with the venue. Right now, and extremely important, we ask that everyone take this time to silence your cell phones. Again, please silence your cell phones. Finally, we would like to thank you for your part in making tonight's performance another very special event to remember here at Parx Casino.
Hi, I'm Terry Davis. I play the piano and sing in Piano Men Generations.
Hi, I'm Nick Davies. I am the sex appeal in Piano Men Generations.
There are so many things I love about performing in the show. The band are incredible, the energy that comes. It begins with Mike on the drums and just emanates through the band. I love that. But obviously, the obvious one is looking across the piano. Every single night, seeing my son, nothing to touch it.
It's an undescribable feeling being able to be on stage with my dad. Even on stage and off stage, I don't take 1 second for granted, whether it's with my dad or my mom. Or anyone I love, to be honest with you. You know, life is so short and you gotta soak it all up while you can, and this is one of the most incredible ways to do it.
You know, I've got many favorites in the show, but I really love singing Candle in the Wind. I know that it resonates with the audience, and when those candles or when those iPhones go up in the air, every time I get goosebumps.
And it seems to me you lived your life like a candle in the wind, never knowing who to cling to when the rain set in. Well, I would have liked to have known you, but I was just a kid. Your candle burned out long before.
It's so hard to pick a favorite song. It really is. Angry Young Man is so much fun. It's a challenge, and every song is a challenge because Billy Joel and Elton John are technically amazing at what they do, but to play it is one thing, but to write it, Billy's just the master, and this song proves it. The first thing I do once I leave the stage, I honestly, actually, you know what? The first thing I do every single time, doesn't matter if the show was one of our best, one of our worst, I always hug my dad. Hopefully the audience enjoyed it, and if they didn't, I know at least we did, and that's the best part.
The first thing I do when I get off the stage is hug Nick. Have a drink of water, have a bite to eat, meet the people in the audience, but I hug Nick. There is nothing to touch it. This is about the generations. People often ask me what it's like performing on stage with Nick. To be honest with you, Nick's a moron. He's a moron off stage. He's always messing around. It's a pain in the ass, to be honest. And really, Sharon.
Apple doesn't fall far from the tree, folks. The apple does not fall far at all.
See what I mean? Told you.
Seen the lights go out on Broadway. Watched the Empire State laid low. And life went on beyond the Palisades. We all bought Cadillacs and left here long ago. Held a concert in Bensalem to watch the island bridges blow. We turned our power down, drove us underground, but we went right on with the show. Bensalem, how you doing tonight? Anthony watching a grocery store, saving his Spanish for someday. Mama, Leone left a note on the door. She said, Sonny, move out to the country. I'm working too, I can't give you a heart attack. You ought to know by now. Who needs a handstand and Hackensack? Is that all you get with your money? And it seems such a waste of time, if that's what it's all about. Mama, that's moving up and I'm moving out. I'm moving out. Ooh, I'm hitting you. Take it, Nick. Sergeant O'Leary is walking the beats. At night he becomes a bartender. He works at Mr. Cacciatore's down on Sullivan Street, across from the medical center. Oh, he's traded in his Chevy for a Cadillac. You wanna know by now? If you can't drive with a broken back, at least he can polish the fenders. And it seems such a waste of time, if that's what it's all
you doing? Well, we've given you a little Billy Joel. Let's give you a little Elton John, shall we? Here we go.
Hey kids, shake it, let's together. Spotlights hitting something that's been known to change the weather. We'll kill the fighter car tonight, so stick around. We're gonna hear electric music on the walls of sound. Shake candy and Ronnie, haven't seen them yet. Oh, but the song's spaced out. Benny and the Jets. Oh, but the weird and the wonderful. Oh, man, she's a really key. She's got electric boots and Rowan suits. You know I read it in a magazine. Oh, Benny and the Jets.
Hey kids, plug into the faithless. Maybe they blinded by Benny makes them dangerous. We shall survive. Let us take ourselves along, where we find our parents out in the streets to find who's right and who's wrong. Take candy and Rocky, have you seen them yet? Oh, but they're so spaced out. Benny and the Jets. Oh, but the weird and the wonderful. Oh, man, she's a really keen. She's got electric boots and Rowan suit. You know I read it in a magazine. Oh, Benny and the Jets. Johnny and Robbie, have you seen them yet? Oh, but the song's spaced out. Benny and the Jets. Oh, but the weird and the wonderful. Oh, man, she's a really keen. She's got electric boots and Rowan suits. You know I read it in a magazine. Oh, Benny and the Jets. All right, I know you all know the words of this next part. I want to hear you sing it loud and proud. Here we go. Benny, 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 Benny and the Jets. All right, you're on your own. Let's hear those beautiful voices. Here we go. Woo! Come on. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, that sucked. So, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna split you guys in half. Where are my ladies at? Where are my ladies at? That's what I'm talking about. Now, ladies, this note for us guys is a little bit high, but I know for a fact that it's a walk in the park for you ladies. Am I right? Like 3 confident people in the entire crowd, but that's okay. Ladies, I have faith in you that you can hit this note. I'm passing it over to you. It's all you. A 1, a 2. Ladies, take it away. Woo! Come on. 1. down to about 50% participation on that last line. I know the lyrics are really difficult here, so let me review them for you. They are Benny, 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 and the Jets. Feel free to write those down if you need to. No, ladies, that was great. Come on, give yourselves a round of applause. Yeah. But now, where are my gentlemen? Oh, yeah. Now, gents, like I said, this note is not the easiest note to hit if you're a guy. So, I hope you came to the show tonight prepared, wearing your tighty-whities, because if you didn't, you don't have much of a chance to hit those Frankie Valli notes. But nonetheless, this is your time to shine, gents. Show me what you got. 1, 2, gentlemen, take it away. Woo! Come on. What? Oh yeah! Come on, everybody in, let's do it. Here we go. Benny, 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 and the Jets. Come on, one more time. Benny, 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 and the Jets. Come on, man, let's finish it.
All right. Parx Casino, you are the best audience we've had in 15 months. What a weird year. It's great to be here. That guy on the piano over there, that's my son, Nick Davies.
Thank you so much. And that guy over there, that's my my dad. Please give it up for Terry Davies.
Of course, Nick and I couldn't do this show without the help of some incredible musicians who couldn't make it tonight. But normally, no, of course they're here. Give it up for that band. It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. I'm not one of those who can easily hide. Oh, I don't have much money, but boy, if I did, in my big house where we both could live. If I was a sculptor, but then again, no, I'm a man who makes potions and I travel and show. I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do. My gift is my song, and this one's for you. You can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but oh, now that it's done, I hope you don't mind, that I put down in words how wonderful life is when you're in the world. Sat on the roof and I kicked off the moss with a few of the voices. I know they got me quite cross, but the sun's been quite kind while I wrote that song. It's for people like you that keep it on.
forgetting, but these things I do, you see, I've forgotten if they're green or they're blue. Anyway, the thing is what I really mean. Yours are the sweetest eyes that I've ever seen. You can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind, hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is when you're in the world. I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is when you're in the world. I love you too, Kevin.
Oh, awesome. It's so nice to be back on a stage again. Woo! How good does it feel to be in a theater again? Yeah? Long may it last, huh? Long may it last. You know, not only is my dad on stage with me tonight, but this is awesome, especially after the year we've had, because my mom is on stage as well, doing some backing vocals back there. Woo-hoo. And for those of you who don't know, and I think my dad's going to talk about this a little bit later in the show as well, but my mom's been retired from the stage for the past couple of years, and this is her first and only show back, and we are filming this show tonight to keep as a family heirloom as our last time on stage, all three of us together. So it's a good night. It's a good night. And you know, my mom and my dad both raised me with the best kind of music there is out there. Obviously, Billy Joel and Elton John, the Beatles, Bruce Hornsby, Yoko Ono, Tiny Tim, all the best. And through it all, obviously, Billy Joel and Elton John really stuck with me the most. That's why doing this show with all of these guys on stage is such a dream come true for me. But the hardest part, without a doubt, of putting the show together was going through all the material from Billy and Elton. I think they have over 532 songs between the two of them. It's insane. And narrowing that down to a list that we needed to fit in an hour and a half to 2 hour show, it was so difficult because there are so many amazing songs in that repertoire. So we decided when we were writing the show that we were going to write two medleys. One medley of Billy Joel songs and one medley of Elton John songs. Of songs that we love, but if we hadn't have squashed them in these medleys, they wouldn't have made the cut for the show at all. So we'd love to do those medleys tonight if it's cool with you guys. What do you say? Yeah?
Good idea, Nick.
We were doing them anyway, so good. Let's start with some Billy Joel. Woo! I said a 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Some love is just a lie of the heart. The color remains of what began with a passionate start. And they may not want it to win, but it will. It's just a question of when. I've lived long enough to have learned. The closer you get to the fire, the more you get burned. But that won't happen to us, 'cause it's always been a matter of trust. One of my favorite albums of all time. Some people stay far away from the door if there's a chance of it opening up. They hear a voice in the hall outside and hope that it just passes by. Some people live with the fear of a touch and the anger of having been a fool. They will not
not above doing anything to restore your faith if I can. Some people see through the eyes of the old before they ever get a look at the young. I'm only willing to hear you cry, 'cause I am an innocent man. Oh, I am an innocent man. Oh, yes, I am.
Who's ready for a little rock and roll, huh? Here we go, come on! Well, you went uptown riding in your limousine with your fine bar in your clothes. You had a Dom Perignon in your hand and a mask on your nose. Oh, when you wake up in the morning with your head on fire and your eyes too bloody to see, go on and cry in your coffee, but don't come bitching at me. Because we had to be a big shot, didn't we? We had to open up our mouths. You had to be a big shot, didn't you? All your breath was all knocked out. You had to have the last word last night. You know what everything's about. You had to have the white hot spotlight. You had to be a big shot last night. Come on, sing it! Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, big shot. Come on!
Well, come on, Virginia, don't let me wait. You Catholic girls stop much too late. But sooner or later it comes down to fate. I might as well be the one where they showed you a statue and told you to pray. They built you a temple, locked you away. But they never told you the price that you paid for things that you might have done. Darling, only the good die young. That's why I say, only the good die young. Only the good die young.
You might have heard I run with a dangerous crowd. We ain't too pretty, we ain't too proud. We might be laughing a bit too loud, but that never hurt no one. So come on, Virginia, show me a sign. Send up a signal, I'll throw you a line. The stained glass curtain you're hiding behind never lets in the sun. Darling, you know only the good die young. Oh, baby, baby. Oh, only the good die young. Only the good die young. Only the good. Billy Joe!
Great stuff. You know, my dad played piano and sung until he passed away. Actually, it was about 4 years ago when he passed away, just last week. And he was gigging till the very, very last night. He literally went out and did a gig, came home, sat on the sofa, and passed away. It's exactly how he would have wanted it. I followed in his footsteps. This guy's following in mine. And that's what this next song's all about. This is the circle of life. from the day we arrived on the planet, and blinking, step into the sun. There's more to see than can never be seen, more to do than can ever be done. Sunsets are beaten, and some say live and let live. But all I agree as we join the stampede, you should never take more than you give in the circle of life. It's the wheel of fortune, it's a leap of faith, the band of hope, till we find our place on the path unwinding, in the circle of life. Some of us fall by the wayside, and some of us soar to the stars, and some of us sail through our troubles, and some have to live with the scars. There's far too much to take in here, or to find it can never be found. But the sun rolling high beneath the sapphire sky meets great and small on the endless round, the circle of life. It's the wheel of fortune, it's the leap of faith, the band of hope, till we find our place on the path unwinding, in the circle of life, circle of life. That's a great song. You know, this has been a strange 15 months, hasn't it? It's kind of weird. And right before it, we had probably one of the highlights of our career, because at that time we were performing about 18 months ago now at the Venetian Hotel in Las Vegas. But while we were there in Vegas, we got to sing with Elton John. Good? Thank you. It was great. Yeah, we were on the 12th row singing with Elton. Really cool. We touched on it earlier, but Nick and I are really blessed to have so many musicians and friends sharing the stage with us every night, and this little medley of songs from Elton shows just how damn good they are. Here we go. This one recorded by Elton John in the 1970s. Since I was a young boy, I played the Super Bowl. From Soho down to Brighton, I must have played them all. But you ain't seen nothing like it in any amusement hall. You guys ready? Come on, raise the roof. tuition, that digitalis fall, that deaf, dumb, and blind kid sure pays the mean pinball. He's a pinball wizard, there has to be a twist. Pinball wizard got such a summer wrist. Well, how do you think he does it? What makes him so good? Give him none of your aggravation. How do with your discipline? Saturday night's alright for the fighting. Get a little action here. Yeah, no matter loyal as a diesel train. Gotta set the dance alight. Saturday night's the night I like. Saturday night's alright, alright, alright. We can't come to Pennsylvania and not do Philadelphia Freedom. If you choose to, you can live your life alone. People choose the city, some others choose a good old family home.
Some others choose a good old family home.
I like living easy without family ties. To the whippoorwill of freedom's out there, right between the eyes. 'Cause I live and breathe this Philadelphia freedom. From the day that I was born away the flag. Oh yeah. Philadelphia freedom took me knee high to me. Give me peace of mind like that is never here. Philadelphia freedom, shine on me. Ooh, I love you, shine right through the eyes of the ones that behind. Shine a light, shine a light, shine a light, won't you shine a light? Philadelphia freedom, I love you. Yes, I do.
When are you gonna come down? When are you going to land? I should have stayed on the farm. I should have listened to my old man. Know that I can't be forever. I didn't sign up with you. I'm not a present for your friends to open. This boy's too young to be singing the blues. So goodbye, yellow brick road, where the dogs of society howl. You can't let me in your penthouse. Going back to my plow. Back to the howling old howl in the woods, hunting the holy backbone. For I finally decide on my future lies beyond the yellow brick road.
Can you feel the love tonight? It is where we are. It's enough for this wide wanderer that we've got this far. Can you feel was worn like a crown. He calls his child Jesus. Cause he likes the name, and he sends him to the finest school in town. Leave on like his money. He makes a lot to say. Spends his days counting in a garage by the motorway. He was born a puppet to a pawn on a Christmas day, when the New York Times got his name and the war's begun. I've been tossed, they had a son today. Shall be a good man, and he shall be live on in tradition with the family plan, and he shall be live on, and he shall be a good man. He shall be live on, and he shall be live on, and he shall be a good man. And he shall be live on in tradition with the family plan. And he shall be live on, and he shall be a good man. He shall be live on. All right, check out this band. We're gonna have a little bit of fun up here. Give it up for that band. Pretty good.
Rock and roll. You know, one of the questions I get asked a lot after every show is when did Nick start playing the piano? I actually remember the very moment he started playing. He was only about 2.5 years of age in the living room, like kicking a little soccer ball around, but I saw him getting curious at the piano, going over to it and playing the sound and walking away and a bit more curious. So I took one of those moments and I sat down at the piano when he walked over to the piano and I played. And he said, Dad, 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 I want to play that. I said, okay, come here. And I caught over and he got hold of his index finger and put it on the piano and it sounded something like... just like that. And like a good parent, I said, yeah, son. He said, no, Dad. I said, what's wrong? He said, I want to play like you. I said, well, you can if you want, but you got to practice. You got to practice, practice, practice every day. Put the soccer ball down, come over here and play those scales 15 minutes a day. Just play them, both hands, and you'll learn how to play it. By the time he was 3, Nick was playing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star.
Rock and roll.
So flick forward about 8 years, and he's coming home from school, his backpack on, and I'm playing this on the piano. And he comes in and says, hey, Dad, that's a cool song. What is it? So it's not really a song. It's a piece of classical music from hundreds of years ago by Mozart. And he said, I'd like to play that. I says, would you now? I says, well, you can, but put the soccer ball down. Come over here and practice every day. You got to practice and practice and practice. Half an hour at least on your scales. And he did. By the time he was 13, he was playing Beethoven, Mozart, Chopin, Liszt, all that stuff. Yeah. Pretty cool, right? So any parent out there will know what I mean. I'm 62 now, and I know any parent out there will know what I mean when I say there's the highlight of my life, and there's nothing better than knowing that I get to hang out with my son for 2 hours every night on stage. It's amazing. Very blessed. And tonight with my wife, even more special. No, it really is incredible. And you know, when we were putting the show together, it really is a labor of love, because we love Billy and Elton's music. And I remember one day I was in the kitchen making a cup of tea, and Nick was on the piano in the living room playing this like ridiculously fast song. Never heard of it, so I walked in and said, what's that song, Nick? He said, it's a song by Billy Joel called Angry Young Man. I said, that is a cool song. We're going to have to put that in the show. He says, we can, Dad, but you've got to practice. I didn't practice, so he's going to play it.
I do have to ask, though, and I only say this, who out there is like a really big Billy Joel fan? Like a really big Billy Joel fan? Awesome. And who of those of you who just cheered, who's heard Angry Young Man before? There you go. So I do have to mention this before we go into it. So right before COVID hit, we were doing a show, and after the show, this lady came up to me, arms folded, and said, "You didn't play that as fast as Billy Joel did." And she wanted a refund and all of that. For the me too. Okay, Grandma, and so for those of you who've heard the song before, it will be fast. Just don't expect Billy Joel fast, okay? Because you'll be disappointed. It's my point is it's still fast, okay? But it's just not.
No, hang on a second. This is their first concert in 15 months. There's a lot of Billy Joel fans. They've all paid $149 to get in here tonight. You deserve Billy Joel fast, right?
My point is it will still be fast, okay? All right? All right. See, they're on my side.
Whatever.
It's all good.
We'll be the judge of that. Okay, now this is fast. This is how it's supposed to sound. Play it, Nick. Yeah.
There's a place in the world for the angry young man with his working class ties and his radical plans. He refuses to bend, he refuses to crawl. He's always at home with his back to the wall. He's battled his scars and the battles he's lost. He struggles and bleeds as he hangs on his cross, and he likes to be known as the angry young man.
Give a moment or two to the angry young man with his foot in his mouth and his heart in his hand. He's been stabbed in the back, he's been misunderstood. It's a comfort to know his intentions are good. And he sits in a room with a lock on the door. He's passing his man is way down on the floor. He likes to be known as the angry young man.
I believe I passed the age of consciousness and righteous rage. Found that just surviving was a noble fight. I once believed in causes too. I had my pointless points of view, and life went on, no matter who was wrong or right.
There's always a place for the angry young man. His fist in the air and his hand in the sand. And he's never been able to learn from mistakes. He can't understand why his heart always breaks. He's shining with fury and his courage as well. His spirit is true and his boring as hell. Goes to the grave as the angry old man.
Chris Whiteley on keyboard. Place for the angry young man with his working class ties and his radical plans. He refuses to bend, he refuses to crawl. He's always at home with his back to the wall. He's bound with the scars and the battles he's lost, and he struggles and bleeds as he hangs on his cross. And he likes to be known as the angry young man.
Now this is fast. All right. Here we go. Play it, Nick.
Thank you so much. What's that? I'm going to hear what you said in just a second, but there was a gentleman back there who just yelled up, "Your mom's hot!"
Ladies and
flushes
gentlemen, my
these
brother
days.
David.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to assume you said I need more money, in which case, yeah, you're correct. No, honestly, thank you guys so much. I really have to pee. gotta go. But while I'm gone, I want to mention something. You know I don't look anything like Billy Joel. I know that. But I'm trying to dress and kind of appear the way he did on stage back in his day in the 80s. You know, I have the black shirt, the jeans, the Converse, the jackets, the sunglasses, the pompadour, you know, all of that. Look, what I'm getting at is I don't ever remember Elton wearing a single-colored three-piece suit.
There's a shiny blue lining.
Doesn't matter. Does not matter. See, from the inception of this show, he's refused to wear anything crazy. No jackets, no boas, no hats, nothing like that. I know.
That's my other brother.
So I kind of decided, since obviously I've been home for an entire year quarantined, I've done way too much online shopping. And on my travels, I found a jacket that kind of has that Elton vibe about it. And I figured if he's not going to do it, I might as well cover both in the clothing department. Is that cool? I'll debut it tonight then. What do you say? All right, I'll be back. Entertain him.
Goodbye, Norma Jean, though I never knew you at all. You had the grace to hold yourself while those around you crawl. They crawled out of the woodwork and they whispered into your brain. They set you on a treadmill and they made you change your name. And it seems to me you lived your life like a candle in the wind, never knowing who to cling to when the rain set in. Well, I would have liked to know you, but I was just a kid. Your candle burned out long before your legend never did. Loneliness was tough, the toughest role you ever played. On what created a superstar, and pain was the price you paid. Even when you died, oh, the press still hounded you. All the papers had to say was that Marilyn was found in the nude. And it seems to me you lived your life like a candle in the wind, never knowing who to cling to when the rain set in. Well, I would have liked to know you, but I was just a kid. Your candle burned out long before your legend never did. Shine a light for all those people lost the last 15 months. Goodbye, Norma Jean, though I never knew you at all. You had the grace to hold yourself while those around you crawl. Goodbye, Norma Jean, from the young man in the 22nd row, who sees you as something more than sexual, more than just our Marilyn Monroe. And it seems to me you lived your life like a candle in the wind, never knowing who to cling to when the rain set in. Well, I would have liked to know you, but I was just a kid. Your candle burned out long before. Your legend never did. Your candle burned out long before. Your legend never did. Thank you. Now, thanks. You may have noticed me playing around with this earbud. I got to tell you that my earbuds broke yesterday, so upon the recommendation of some wonderful people here in Bensalem, I was recommended I go and buy earbuds from Wawa. Hence, this is falling out. Best $9.99 I've ever spent. Where's Nick? I think he was wearing an Elton John. What? That's not. You didn't buy that on Amazon. That's your grandma's bingo jacket.
Let's do it. Okay, rock and roll. Come on.
I was justified when I was 5, raising Cain, I spit in your eye. A time of changing, now the poor got fat. All the fever's gonna get you when the bitch gets back. Eat meat on a Friday, that's alright. Even like steak on a Saturday night. I can bitch the best at your social news. I get high in the evening, sniffing bottles. Oh yeah.
Oh, the bitch is back. Stone cold sober, as a matter of fact. I can bitch, 'cause I'm better than you. It's the way that I move, the things that I do.
Thank you.
Woo!
All right, all right. You know, a lot of times you go to theaters and they say don't take photographs and don't use flash and don't do video. And we say screw that, take as many as you want. Yes, get those. All we ask you to do is actually put it on our Facebook page for those of you who go on Facebook. And any younger people in here, just put it on my TikTok page. Pretty impressive. Our Facebook page is Piano Men Generations. If you take video, take photographs, please put them on there, but don't do what the woman did last night, because she videoed the whole show and went home and put it on Billy Joel's page. He was pissed. So put it on Piano Men Generations. But take as many videos and photographs as you want. Now, how many people out there remember the amazing Billy Joel song, We Didn't Start the Fire? Incredible. A song that he wrote back in 1988. It was a litany of historical events that happened all the way through Billy's life. The lyrics went something like Harry Truman, Doris Day, Red China, John A. Ray, South Pacific, Walter Winchell, Joe DiMaggio, Joe McCarthy, Richard Nixon, Studebaker Television, North Korea, South Korea, Marilyn Monroe. And it was this fast rhyming song that went through, like I said, all these events and was released in '89. So in 1989, I started singing it. Singing it every night was amazing in 1990 and 91 and then all the way through the 90s. But by the time it got to like 2000, I got really bored with it. And I stopped singing it because it kind of became irrelevant to me because all these things had happened, but so many more things. And how long ago now is it since it was written?
32 years since that song came out. Yeah, 32 years. And like you said, you know, Billy Joel's original song, Nothing to Touch It, it's absolutely incredible. Lyrically, it's one of my favorite songs just because the rhyme scheme is incredible in it. But like he said, 89 was 32 years ago now, you know? So many things have happened in the world that obviously wasn't put in his song because they hadn't happened yet. Go ahead and hit it, buddy. So I decided during quarantine that I was going to sit down, put pen to paper, or in my generation, thumb to phone, and write a completely updated version of Billy Joel's We Didn't Start the Fire, picking up from where he left off, all the way from 1989, all the way, that's right, to 2020. At the very end, there's a whole verse dedicated to the shit show that was 2020, all right? So stay tuned for that, but right now, don't watch us, watch the screen. I'll see how many of these things you remember. Here we go. Ronald Reagan, Billy Mays, Fresh Prince, Uber Craze, Global Warming, Harry Potter, 50 Shades of Grey, Berlin Wall, Columbine, Facebook, Twitter, Vine, Dale Earnhardt, Disney, Pixar, Amazon, and eBay. Get the idea? All right, let's keep it going. Here we go. O.J. Simpson murder trial, Y2K, Gangnam Style, PlayStation, Rodney King, Ears been in the ring, Xbox, of state. Guns and Roses separate. Hashtag selfie. Carnival is stuck at sea. Malaysian Airlines MIA. Tigers 19 total plane. Fever, Doctor Who. WikiLeaks, swine flu. Bruce Angel illusions. Fantasies and delusions. Princess Diane, Garth Brooks. Gordon Ramsay, Coke Books. Las Vegas Casino Rooks. This is harder than it looks. All right. Who's ready to reminisce about 2020? I'm not, but let's do it anyway. Here we go. Face masks worn around, toilet paper can't be found. Fires in Australia, stimulus Romania. Baseball games with empty seats, angry riots in the streets. Engine might change her name, China getting all the blame. Big explosion in Beirut, Donald Trump impeachment suit. Coin shortage, Tiger King, practice social distancing. Flesh-eating bacteria, explosion in Nigeria. Murder hornets, locust swarms, hurricanes and major storms. Unemployment on a streak, bathing maybe once a week. Weinstein sent to jail, cruises are not setting sail. Floyd Cannon, BLM, people show the real them. Good or bad or right or wrong, can't we all just get along? Kobe Bryant, travel ban, Chadwick, Eastman stand, sanitizer at the doors. One-way aisles in grocery stores, meetings over Zoom chat, economy is falling flat. Quarantine and getting fat, why do you have to eat that fat? Woo! Come on now, clap those hands! Hey! Here we go! You know it now, we haven't stopped the fire. Sing it, here we go! Woo! Hey! We haven't stopped the fire, yeah, oh. We haven't stopped the fire, yeah, Play it down!
Oh,
Thank you so much. Thank you.
and to think that his 8th grade school report came back, rhyming skills need attention. That's amazing. How many of you actually stored toilet paper? All of you. Wasn't that amazing? Give it up for Nick.
Thank you.
We do want to mention that after the show, we will be meeting everybody outside the front. You want to come and have a photograph or just say hi to us in the band? I forgot to tell everybody, by the way. If anybody would like to join us, we're at the front. Meet and greet right down there. So we'd love to meet you after the show. But why don't we meet them on stage right now? Let's introduce the band. To my right, your left, behind me on saxophones and keyboards and percussion and some other stuff. All the way from Reading, Pennsylvania. This is Chris Whiteley. Now, when we travel on the road, we tend to pick up some musicians, sometimes better than others, but they're never better than when we come to Ben Salem, because these guys are amazing. So let's introduce them. On the left-hand side over there, originally and still from Philadelphia, this is Henry Turf. He also said something to me. He was saying something about some football with a wrong-shaped ball in the Eagles. Is that what you guys like over there? Is that right, Henry? Something like that. Next to him, all the way from Illinois on first trumpet, this is Elliot Bild. You like that? I got the names right. Next to him, the best-looking guy on the stage, according to him. But anyway, he's from Ben Salem, Pennsylvania, on second trumpet there. That is Noah Powell. Next to him, also from Philadelphia, and amazing trombone player. Give it up for Mark Scott. Hiding behind the percussion, but playing it amazingly. Also from Ben Salem, Pennsylvania, but he told me not to say that. Isn't that what you said, Jamie? No. On percussion, Jamie Powell. Those are our local musicians, and they really are tremendous. It's such a pleasure and an honor for us to share the stage with them, so it's great. What about this drummer? From West Palm Beach, Florida, this is Mike Rochot. And here we have these beautiful ladies from left to right. By the way, Nick, your mom's hot. Just thought I'd mention that.
Thanks, Dad.
On the left-hand side here, also local. We only get to perform with her once a year or so, but she's an amazing person, a phenomenal singer. And after the show tonight, and I'm not exaggerating, she has an 8-hour drive to Maine. It's kind of insane, but anyway. Also here, and also the wife of the most amazing sound engineer that we ever have the honor to work with. Give it up for Marion Powell. We love you, Marion.
Your wife's right there.
Sorry?
Your wife is
Yeah,
right
I know.
there.
She knows. She's okay with it. I also want to tell you that, as you can tell from Nick and I, we're very, very family-oriented. And everything we do, we call our immediate family and this family truly our family. So when we get to share the stage with another family, the Powells, it really is very special to us. So thank you, Powells. Yes. Let's go on the far side, the far right. This young lady is from London in England, now living in Las Vegas, singing with us for the very first time tonight and the very last time. No, I'm joking. Give it up for Yvette Clutterbuck. I am so glad that I said that right. I forgot about the two guys hiding over here. So, guys, come on over here a minute if you can. I'll come back to the other girls. On guitar here, this guy's an amazing guitarist, and he spent the day yesterday in Philadelphia running up the Rocky Steps. Yes.
Yeah,
I did not.
He spent the entire day doing that.
Yeah, just up and down. From Phoenix, Arizona, this is Matt Ventry. On bass guitar, just check this out. If we can get a camera on his face, just pull the glasses off if you can, Chad, and the hat, if you don't mind. Just look at that hair. Ladies would die for that. So if you can just focus in on that camera, you can see that this gentleman has strong genetics in the movie industry. His great-grandfather was the Cowardly Lion in The Wizard of Oz. And his uncle was Hagrid in Harry Potter. On bass from Phoenix, Chad Cole. And that is the only time he smiles in the show. Closest to me over here, well, second closest to me, the ladies over there. This is my hot wife over there. Yes! We have celebrated 29 years of wedded bliss. Come on, it's pretty good. We've been married for 37 years, but only 29 have been blissful.
And the next 6 are going to suck too.
Yeah. She's originally from Liverpool, England, and I can tell you that Nick and I are absolutely over the moon that she's on stage with us again for one more time tonight. It's amazing. Give it up for my wife, Nick's mom, and Davies. Yes. And then finally, the lady next to her, the youngest member on the stage. Hey, check this out. Her boyfriend, so she's got a boyfriend, and about 2 years ago, her favorite place she ever wanted to visit was New Zealand. She's a massive Lord of the Rings fan. And her boyfriend surprised her, flew her to Auckland. They got off the plane, drove to Matamata, where Hobbiton is, and they went in Hobbiton, went up to the top to Bilbo Baggins' Hobbit hole. He got down on one knee and proposed to her. That's pretty romantic. There's the ring to prove it. Furthermore, that boyfriend was Nick. So it truly is a family affair. That's great. Collectively, one more time, give it up for these amazing people on stage. All yours, Nick.
You know, going back to the musicians that we have on stage who are all local musicians, they honestly, we perform a lot on the West Coast because we're from Arizona. Don't boo us. But yeah, we're from West Coast, and that's why being out here on the East Coast, so awesome, so awesome. And we never usually have a full horn section or a percussionist or 4 backing vocals, so the fact that we have all these incredible musicians, I'm not just saying this, there's something about East Coast musicians. Let's just say that. They're awesome, awesome. And since we never usually have a horn section, we figured we got to throw in a song that really features them. So we went through Billy Joel's music, and there was one song that is an album track. It's a really deep cut. You may not know it, but the horns are so featured in this song, and they are so good. This is Half a Mile Away. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Little G was a friend of mine. We'll get some money and we'll buy a cheap wine. Sit on the corner and have a holiday. Had a bottle when the cop goes by. We'll talk about women and la. Oh, my other world is only half a mile away. Wait for mama to turn out the light. Crawl on the roof and then I hit the night. I should be sleeping, but tonight I just can't stay. Giving everybody so much time. Now I need a moment that's mine. Oh, my other world is only half a mile away. It's just a half a mile away. It's just a half a mile away. It's just a half a mile away. Angelina, save a place for me. I believe in someone else's life, but now I come to leave me. Turn the transistor on and let the music play. Try to keep the family satisfied. There's gotta be more than life than this. Try. Oh, my other world is only half a mile away. It's just a half a mile away. It's just a half a mile away. Just a half a mile away. Take it away, horn section.
How about the horn section?
I'm giving everybody so much time. Now I need a moment that's mine. Oh, my other world is only half a mile away. Don't you know it's just a half a mile away? Just a half a mile away. Don't you know it's better than just a half a mile away? 2, 3, 4. Give it up for those horns.
So, obviously, we just mentioned, obviously, we're on the East Coast, we're from the West Coast. There's so many songs like that one that we don't usually get to do in the show, and that's why we love going other places. We really change around the set list in some areas to really fit where we're playing, and that's why this next song, I've always wanted to do it in the show, and last night's the first time we ever did it, and we screwed it up royally. So, just in case we screw it up now, do you mind if we get a round of applause first? Awesome.
Do it.
This is a little song that you may know in a little town you may have been to called Allentown. Down. Out in Bethlehem they're killing time, filling out forms, standing in line. Well, our fathers fought the Second World War, spent their weekends on the Jersey Shore, met our mothers in the USO, asked them to dance, dance with them slow, and we're living here in Allentown. But the restlessness was handed down, and it's getting very hard to stay. Hey, hey, hey. Oh. Well, we're waiting here in Allentown for the Pennsylvania we never found. Promises our teachers gave if we worked hard, if we behaved. So the graduations hang on the wall, but they never really helped us at all. No, they never told us what was real. Iron and coke, chromium and steel, and we're waiting here in Allentown. But they've taken all the coal from the ground, and the Union people crawled away. Hey, hey, hey. Every child had a pretty good shot, get at least as far as their old man got. But something happened on the way to that place. They threw an American flag in our face.
We got some Billy Joel fans out there.
That's right. So, sticking. What's that? Just play Piano Man already. We've waited long enough. So we obviously we both love Billy Joel and Elton John. We really do. If we didn't, we wouldn't be doing this show. We really wouldn't. But if I had to pick one artist between the two of them that I could just sit down and listen to hours on end, nonstop, there's something about Billy. There's something about Billy Joel, man. And I think a lot of that, obviously he's an incredible songwriter, an incredible lyricist, but a lot of it I think had to do with the incredible band that he had behind him on those albums. Yeah. He had the likes of Richie Cannata, Liberty DeVito, and just like all of these incredible players that were on his albums made them so good. Richie Cannata, for instance, did all of the saxophone work for most of his albums, and you just know whenever his sax comes in, that tone, it's just so you know exactly what song it is as soon as it comes on. And we love Richie's work so much on that saxophone that we've dedicated an entire section of the show to those songs that have those timeless sax parts that Richie Cannata wrote. So I think we're going to start with my favorite Billy Joel song of all time.
a bottle of white, a bottle of red, perhaps a bottle of rosé instead. We'll get a table near the street in our old familiar place, you and I, face to face.
Bottle of red, bottle of white, whatever kind of mood you're in tonight, I'll meet you anytime you want in our Italian restaurant. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage Richie Canada!
Things are okay with me these days. Got a new job, got a new office, got a new wife, I got a new life, and the family's fine. Whoa,
Lost touch long ago, lost way I did not know. You could have our love so nice after so much time. You remember those days hanging out at the village green, engineer boots and leather jackets and tight blue jeans. Oh, drop down in the box, play a song about New Orleans. Cold beer, hot lights, my sweet romantic teenage nights.
The popular status and the king of the queen of the prom, riding around with the car top down on the radio one. Nobody looked any finer, or rather here at the Parkway Diner. We never knew we could want but a night out of life. Surely Brenda and Eddie would always know how to survive. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Going steady in the summer of '75. When you decided the marriage would be at the end of July, everyone said they were crazy. When you know that you're much too lazy and you can never afford to live that kind of life. Whoa, and then we were waving Brenda and Eddie goodbye. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
When I got in the bottom with the bar carpets and a couple of papers of cheers, I picked one of them that they bought with the brand they had saved for a couple of years. They started to fight when the money got tight, but they just didn't count on the tears. Whoa, 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 rock and roll.
And they parted the closest of Britons. Then the king and the queen went back to the queen, but you can never go back there again. Whoa, whoa.
about the summer of 75. From the hand of the law to the end of the show for the rest of their lives.
They couldn't go back to the greasers. The best they could do is pick up their pieces, and we always knew they would both find a way to get by. Whoa, and that's all I heard about Brenda and Ed. Can't tell you more, cause I told you already. And here we are waiting for Brenda and Ed and goodbye. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Bottle red, bottle white, whatever kind of mood you're in tonight.
I'll meet you anytime you want in our Italian restaurant. Take us home, Richie. Richie Cannata! Do you guys want to hear a few more? Oh, do you want to do a few more? Should have asked that one first, I guess. What do you say, guys? Should we hit it?
I think we should.
All right. Come on now, clap those hands! Friday night I crashed your party. Saturday I said I'm sorry. Sunday came and trashed me out again. I was only having fun, wasn't hurting anyone, and we all enjoyed the weekend for a change. I was stranded in the combat zone. I walked through Bedford style alone, even rode my motorcycle in the rain. And he told me not to drive, but I made it home alive. So he said that only proves that I'm insane. And you may be right, I may be crazy, yeah, but it just may be a lunatic you're looking for. I turn out the light, don't try to save me. Oh, you may be wrong, but all I know you may be right. Come on now. Oh, remember how I found you there, alone in your electric chair. I told you dirty jokes until you smiled. You were looking for a man. I said, take me as I am, 'cause you might enjoy some madness for a while. Now think of all the years you tried to find someone to satisfy you. I might be as crazy as you say. If I'm crazy, then it's true that it's all because of you, and you would not want me any other way. Sing it! Oh yeah! But it just may be the lunatic you're looking for. It's too late to find. It's too late to change it. Oh, you may be wrong. All I know is right. Take it away, Rich. Hey. Matt Benchley on guitar. Richie, hit it! Oh, you may be right. Say hello. I may be crazy. Hey, but it just may be a lunatic you're looking for. Just turn out the light. Don't try to save me. Oh, you may be wrong, but all I know you may be right. Come on now, say hello to Facebook, everybody. You may be wrong, but you may be right. You may be wrong, but you may be right. I may be crazy. I said I may be right. I may be crazy. And I know you may be right. I may be crazy. And I know you may Oh, you guys having a good time? Oh, come on, clap those hands. Oh, yeah, show us what you got, man. I like that. Okay. Shall we? What's the matter with the clothes I'm wearing?
Can't you tell that your ties are white?
Maybe I should buy some old tap collars.
We'll come back to the edge of jive. Where have you been hiding out lately, honey? You getting dressed trashy till you spend a lot of money. Everybody's talking about the new sound funny, but it's still rock and roll to me.
What's the matter with the car I'm driving?
Can't you tell that it's out of style?
Should I get a set of white wall tires?
Are you gonna cruise the Miracle Mile? Nowadays you can't be too sentimental. Your best bet's true, baby blue continental. Hot fun, cool funk, even if it's old junk, still rock and roll to me.
Oh, it doesn't matter what they say in the papers. It's always been the same old scene. There's a new man in town, but you can't get the sound from the story in the magazine. Ain't that your average teen? How about a pair of pink sidewinders
And a bright orange pair of pants.
You could really be a bold brother, baby.
If you just give it half a chance. Don't waste your money on a new set of speakers. You're getting more mileage from a cheap pair of sneakers. Next phase, new wave, dance craze. Anyways, still rock and roll honey. All you need is looks and a whole lot of money. So next phase, do wave, dance, craze, anyways. Still rock and roll to me. Everybody's talking about the new sound, funny, but it's still rock and roll to me.
We have Richie Cannata on stage with us, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah, come on, let's hear it for Richie, huh? Woo! Oh, my gosh. So, I'm just going to let Richie go for it, because honestly, and he'll tell you this himself, but yesterday, he came on stage with us as well, but yesterday was the very first time we'd, as a band, ever met.
Honestly, I met these guys yesterday. How good are these guys? Come on, right? And it's been a year and 4 months since I did a gig, so, like, I'm having a damn good time. And his mom is hot. And obviously, I'm from Brooklyn, okay? Can you smell the cheese? Come on, can you? Well, it's all about God, first of all, to give us this blessing to be able to give music back to you people, and thank you so much. Nick's been absolutely fantastic my whole couple of days here, and Terry's been really a pain in the ass. Making it more uncomfortable than I can ever be, but only joking. Thank you, Terry. Thank you so much. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, family, a bunch of family people up here. And I want to thank, it sounds pretty good out there, doesn't it? Sounds really good? Turn around and thank the man in the back, Nathan. Okay, he only gave me $20 for that. But thank you all. It's been a real blast. I've been in a cage for like all of you for a year and 3 or 4 months, and this has been awesome. I drove down from New York yesterday, a normal trip, 2.5 hours. It took me 4 hours to get here. I think during the pandemic, everybody bought cars, and that's what happened. But we're gonna do. Am I gonna do one more for you guys?
Definitely.
I think so.
I'm gonna do something that's really, really special to me because. As I watched all this film about Billy and stuff, I was all part of that, and it's been crazy that 43 years went by, and I'm still doing this. I want to see what Cardi B is going to be doing in 43 years. or which body part. But anyway, Brooklyn. So the very, very first song I got to play with Billy is very, very special to me. We're going to do that one, right?
Yeah,
okay?
Absolutely.
And you know it's my very first song too, Terry, right? And it's called New York State of Mind. And this is for all you out there. God bless you. Thank you.
Some folks like to get away, take a holiday from the neighborhood, hop a flight to Miami Beach or Hollywood. I'm taking a Greyhound on the Hudson River line. I'm in a New York state of mind. stars in their fancy cars and their limousines. Been high to the Rockies under the evergreens. But I know what I'm needing, and I don't want to waste more time. I'm in a New York state of mind. It was so easy living day by day, out of touch with the rhythm and blues. But now I need a little give and take. The New York Times, oh, the Daily News, whoa. It's down to reality, and that's fine with me, 'cause I've let it slide. Don't care if it's Chinatown or down North Riverside. I don't have any reasons, I left them all behind. I'm in a New York state of mind. Take us away, Richie. It was so easy living day by day, out of touch with the rhythm and blues. But now I need a little give and take. The New York Times, oh, the Daily News, whoa. It comes down to reality, and that's fine with me, 'cause I've let it slide. Don't care if it's Chinatown or on Riverside. I don't have any reasons, and I left them all behind. I'm in a New York state of mind. I'm just taking a Greyhound on the River line. 'Cause I'm in I'm in a New York. strain off my mind. Yeah,
Mr. Richie Canada.
One more time, Richie Canada, everybody. Woo-hoo. And now it's just little old us again.
Was that fun or what, eh? Unbelievable. What a legend. It's great. You guys have been awesome. We do hope you've enjoyed it. You guys had fun tonight? We have had a ball. It really has been a very, very difficult 15 months for all the planet. Our industry has been decimated. There's not just the people that you see on the front of the stage, but technicians and performers and all kinds of people have had their life and their passion ripped away from us, and it's just starting to come back. So first of all, thank you for supporting this show, but please continue to support live entertainment. Let's bring it back. There's so many people to thank. We've got the whole band who have been amazing, the crew from Carson back here with us, to Nathan and his amazing crew of technicians here. They are second to none. Please give them a massive, big round of applause. Thank you. Please go on our Facebook page, send us a message. We love hearing from you, and we do respond to you, and we try to do all the requests. And we're going to do we're going to leave you with one song, but this song we're going to dedicate to a man called John Knowles. Now, I don't know if we can get the house lights up, but John Knowles' cousins are in here today. Where are they? Where are you? There. We lost John a while ago, and his favorite song was this. So tonight, this is just for John. And all of you. It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin.
He said, son, can you play me a memory? I'm not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet and I knew it complete when I wore a younger man's clothes.
La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight, 'cause we're all in the mood for a melody. You got us feeling alright. Now John at the bar, he's a friend of mine. He gets me my drinks for free, and he's quick with a joke or to light up your smoke, but there's some place that he'd rather be.
He says, Bill, I believe this is killing me, as a smile ran away from his face. When I'm sure that I could be a movie star if I could get out of this place. Oh,
La da 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 da. La da 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 da. us feeling alright. Well, this has been an absolutely amazing night. Thank you so much for being here tonight. We've had a ball. We love Ben Salem. We even went to Friendlies. And they were. We'd love to meet you after the show. We will be at the front there, so please come up and say hi. And once again, thank you so much for being with us. What day is it? It is Saturday. Hey, yes. You're a pretty good crowd for a Saturday. That was terrible. That was terrible. So just hang on a second, okay? So I told you a little bit about the shows that are coming up. So we got to tell you, in 2 weeks, we've got an amazing tribute to the Rolling Stones. We've also got tribute to the Eagles. We've got an incredible show that we've seen called Uptown. It's a Motown tribute. Girls, don't miss that one. You do not want to miss that one, I promise you. Do they, Anne? They don't want to miss that show, do they, Anne? They definitely don't. And we have another one as well, and that is a tribute to Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. December 63 are coming back to Parx Casino, so come and support the shows here. Now, you remember what you do when I say Saturday, you cheer. You're a pretty good crowd for a Saturday! And the Michael gives a smile, 'cause they know that it's us they've been coming to see, to forget about life for a while.
And the piano sounds like a carnival, and the microphone smells like a beer. And they sit at the bar and put bread in my jar and say, man,
And they sit at the bar and put bread in my jar and say, man. Yeah. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Everybody, come on, raise roof, sing. Sing it. Nice. Come on, Alabama, sing. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight, 'cause we're all in the mood for a melody. You got us feeling alright. Ben Salem, we're out of here. Good night, God bless. Stay safe. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Piano Man, starring Terry and Nick Davies.